Hey everyone, my name is Angus Wright and I also go by Angus By Design. So I wanted to take a couple of minutes and make this little video, mostly just as a tool, as a personal wellness tool to just express myself. One of the things that I experience on a regular basis is an attachment to things that a lot of other people maybe would overlook or not even think of or not even consider. But because I'm a highly sensitive person and I live with something called borderline personality disorder, um, my experiences are a little bit different. So, May is Mental Health Awareness Month online, and it's also Borderline Personality Disorder Awareness Month. And with that, of course, comes a whole bunch of information about symptoms and signs and relationships and just a whole whack ton of reminders about the experiences that I've had living with borderline personality, the experiences I have in real time, navigating the circumstances of my wellness, and how that relates to other organizations and other systems that I rely on, but that also kind of maybe lack in the tangible supports that are offered. Um, but anyway, I digress. So obviously, and this is part of it, right? Like, so part of my experience is that once I open Pandora's box to things, the box can flood with other ideas, other thoughts, other feelings, other emotions. Um, so that's why I wanted to also just kind of like check in and make this video, and even if it's just as a tool for myself to check in when where I'm at, um, then there's a lot of value there. And I have actually found that creating videos, expressing myself, just talking about it, even if it doesn't go anywhere, even if I'm the only one that sees it, has been a real benefit to my mental health. So, um, there's an organization called CAMH, which is the Center for Addictions and Mental Health. And they kind of define borderline personality disorder. They say it's a long lasting mental health problem that causes difficulty regulating or handling emotions and controlling impulses. Um, they sort of explain how, basically people who live with a BPD can be highly sensitive to their surroundings. They can suffer from major depression and substance use disorder, eating disorders, PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. They can live with social phobia, and it's statistically 1 in 10 uh, will take their life or could take their life, and I think up to 75% um, report like self-injuring behavior. And then there's a lot of other factors that go in, like high sexual risk and all sorts of things. So, needless to say, that I'm really thankful that my focus is on myself at any given moment, and that I've really taken steps in the last few years to reprioritize and to really, almost create a personal priority placement list where my health and welfare, my mental health, my physical health, and the dynamics within my relationships and friendships um, is really prioritized over the effects of the circumstances where I find myself when engaging in community, like places like the workplace, different organizations, different communities, neighborhoods. Um, and I'm really thankful for that. I have a number of wellness tools that I use every day to keep myself regulated and to be able to check in with myself and to check in with others. And I've gotten really good at being able to set and establish and self advocate for boundaries and limits. Um, and creating a support network of people who kind of understand and accept me and understand that I'm not always perfect and that I may falter has gone a really long way in terms of helping me to be able to regain my composure when I fly off the handle. So, um, anyway, that's about all I have to share now. For me, I just really love the idea of taking personal responsibility for the actions and thoughts and feelings and behaviors and things said in the past. Um, finding ways to ultimately forgive myself so that I'm able to stay present and to work towards the future. One of my favorite sayings is a mantra that I've used now for about 15 or 16 years, from here to fruition. So remembering that we're right here, right now, and to fruition is the idea of having a small, achievable goal and then just working towards it. Because we're all kind of working towards the future, right? While staying present. So, um, yeah, if you have an organization that's near and dear to your heart, if you're going through a thing and you need some support and you need some resources and you need just some answers or somewhere to just even just be, let me know. And I'm happy to point you in the direction of the resources that worked for me. Things like mental health, things like even borderline personality disorder, they're very unique to the individual. Labels like diagnoses often come with stigma, and it's really, really easy to scapegoat all of our thoughts, feelings, emotions, and problems onto people who are displaying behavioral issues or mood swings or giving pushback. So I hope that for May and for the months to come, um, the people who are in my world, whether it be online or in person, are able to recognize that I'm very much imperfect. I'm highly, highly sensitive, and that mental health really happens in real time for me. And that's a message I've been sharing for a number of years now. So if you got this far and you listened all the way, I really appreciate it. Um, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying the sun. And I'm looking forward to more connections, more conversations. If you'd like to find ways to keep in touch with me and to connect with me in social support groups or mental health support groups or addictions and recovery support groups, please let me know, and I'm happy to get you the links to keep these conversations going. So, again, I'm Angus Wright. I also go by Angus By Design, and I'm right here, right now. So, looking forward to the next time we can connect. All the best.